Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cross Creek Classics. Back here today on my wife's 2002 Trans Am WS6 convertible. We've had this car about a year and a half, and this was a birthday present for her. We got this back when she turned, back when she turned another year older. So we've had this car for a while, and I'm sad to say I haven't done nothing with it. We've driven it. We've put, I don't know, maybe a couple thousand miles on it. I've been kind of putting off for some stuff I wanted to do to it. She wants another exhaust system on it because she wants it to sound a little bit better. And I feel like I've dropped the ball as a husband because when your wife says, "Hey, honey, I want a louder exhaust," I never did it. So we are going to do that for her, but we have a little bit of a different project today. The clutch master cylinder went out of this car here. She had it out last week and was driving it, and she couldn't shift the gears, shut the car off, and we come to find out when you push the clutch in, you can get it in gear, but if you leave the clutch depressed for a couple seconds there, 4 or 5 seconds, the car slowly wants to creep forward or backward or whatever gear you're in. So I did some research and asked some questions about a upgraded master cylinder for this car, because if we're going to take it apart, we're going to put something better in. And I talked to fellows from Tick Performance in North Carolina. This seemed to be the place to go to for these upgraded master cylinders. So we picked one up. It just came in today. So we're going to get this installed, get up on a lift here, and see if we can get this fixed up. But let me show you what it's doing here, guys. Hopefully I can start this thing up without running it through the wall. So we're going to leave it neutral. Start this up. We're going to put it in first gear and leave my foot off. My foot in the clutch, you can see. It ain't doing it now. Might take a little while here. Try it again. Let out a little bit, but well, it won't do it. There it goes. So you can see what it's doing. It's engaging the clutch without me even pulling my foot off the pedal, and the pedal doesn't feel real good anyway. So we're gonna upgrade this, guys. I had some people say maybe the slave cylinder too. I'm going this direction only because it's the easier of the two to change, and I feel that it's not the slave cylinder, because if the slave cylinder was releasing the clutch, or if the slave cylinder was engaging the clutch, the fluid's got to go somewhere. So it's either got to come back to the master cylinder or it's going to go on the ground. We didn't see any leaks on the transmission end, so this is where we're going to start and let the fun begin. So we're going to start here, guys, by getting these panels removed. A couple screws here takes these panels off. Another panel here. We're going to get these out and get access to the pedal from under here. unplug this here for the trunk release. Okay, get that out of the way. Set this on the side. Don't know where that one went. Oh, that's not good. Wonder what this is from. Some kind of a spring. Not sure what that is. So there's a clip up here for the clutch pedal we need to get off. And these two bolts to release the master cylinder from the firewall. So we're going to get the clip off of there first. This is the release, or the clip that holds it onto the rod. Okay, here's the clip, guys. It just kind of pops on there, locks on. Pretty easy, straightforward to get off. Got the clutch pedal off of there. Get an extension. Alright guys, so we're under the hood here now. We're going to release this reservoir. Our little clippy tool here. There we go. And this pops out of there. We're going to fish this down under here. Which might not be possible because that wire harness is in the way. Alright guys, so what I did here, I cut the zip tie off the reservoir line. We're going to just take the reservoir off. Keep from spilling everything. And do it that way. We're going to make a little bit of a mess here, but I think it'd be easier than trying to pull this down through there. Okay. All right, guys. So we got this U-bolt out of here. You know, when they put that U-bolt in from the factory, it had one of them, like a spring washer that went in. That kind of holds it in place to get the nut on it, and it wasn't coming out very easy. So, grab the air hammer with a nice blunt bit on it and beat it out. Got it out, so that's out now. That was a bit of a pain. So we got the master cylinder here loose. We're gonna pull it out of the way here. We still got the line hook to the bottom, so I'm not sure how far we can get it out from under here. So watch these wires and stuff. So I think I'll get this hose out of here too. This is our reservoir hose. I'm going to get this up out of the way. Oop. Splash brake fluid everywhere. So I think what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to go underneath and get the line loose. Now I think there's a heat shield we're going to have to take off too, because the line goes in between the heat shield and the body. So we're going to take that loose and get it loose from the car, from the bell housing. So we're going to jack this back up, and we'll see you underneath the car. So this is our plan of attack here, guys. We're gonna get this heat shield off here. All right, guys, so we got our heat shield off, got the line loose. I'm gonna try and get this to come down through here. I think this is our best approach. All right, guys, this is one of the most exciting parts of doing any project is opening up the box of special pieces you bought. I want to thank Tick Performance here for getting out to me. Real good communication with them, and fast shipping here too. So this is the GM quick release tool we bought to help and aid in releasing the line on it. There we got a cool sticker. Put that on our wall of stickers over there. And here's the outline of the mess. Here's our new master cylinder. And they mentioned that this line is already oriented how it's got to be to get down to the bell housing. So leave that go. There's the adjustable linkage here with the joint on the end and some zip ties. So this is what we need here. I need to get this tool out so we can get that line off the transmission. And get the old one completely out of here. All right, guys, so we got our tool here. We're gonna put it on the end of a pair of needle nose pliers to get it positioned. Push it a little bit there. Sure is tight. I think this tool was a waste of money myself.
Did it come with it?
No, I had to buy it.
Uh-huh.
Figured that one out, huh? I guess I wouldn't buy the tool, guys. It didn't really work good. A pair of these, popped it in, popped it out, done. Oh well, lesson learned.
How much was it? Like $5?
$5. Yeah, I don't recommend the special tool. I think I read a couple people else said, a couple other people said the same. They don't recommend the special tool. We're gonna get the old one out of here. There's brake fluid everywhere. So is it brake fluid when it's in a clutch master cylinder, or is it clutch fluid? Okay. All right. All right, so we got our new master cylinder here laid out. They mentioned too that this fitting in this reservoir lid here is already clocked in the correct position. We took the old line, flushed it out with some brake clean, and put a piece of tape on it. They say to put the reservoir on, but I think it'll be easier just to try to fish that reservoir up through there, just to fish this line up. We'll get the reservoir on once it's on. So we're gonna get it back up in here and see if we can get this back together. All right, guys, so I got it up in there. I was able to get up in between the frame rail here and the exhaust. Just had to twist it the right way. You can see my reservoir hose still hanging down here, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I can fish that up later. So we're gonna try to go up under the hood now and get that plunger in through the hole and try to get that located. All right, guys, so we got this position in there. We had a little trouble. Now that nipple that sticks out of that reservoir cap was just on the bottom side of that steering column, and I had to get it positioned just right to get up in there and not to get too strong with it and break it off. So we're gonna go underneath the hood, or we're gonna go underneath the dash now, and we got the bolts in our hand here. We're gonna try to get this bolted to the firewall, and I think that's gonna be the hardest part of the job here. Get that over with. All right, guys, so we got this thing in finally. I'm gonna thank my wife for coming out and giving me a hand with her little hands. So we're gonna get this tightened down and get the heim joint on and get some fluid in it and get it bled. All right, so we're gonna put our rod on here now, and they recommend that put this on, tighten it all the way down, and let it bottom out, and then adjust from there in small increments. So we're gonna get this installed, get the clip on, and get some fluid in and get it bled. All right, guys, so we got fluid up in the reservoir, and it burped some air out just with some gravity, and I've been having Blake do some pumping up there. So we're going to push this plunger in here and get some of the air out, let him bleed this until we get some pedal. Try to hang the camera up here. All right, guys, so I can't hold the camera and bleed it underneath at the same time, so I do want to show you. Blake's been hitting the brake, or Blake's been hitting the clutch pedal, pumping it. I've been bleeding the air out, and the reservoir's gone down a good bit here. We're going to put a little more fluid in here and continue on with the bleeding process. All right, so we got the reservoir topped off. We're pretty sure we have everything bled out of the system there. So I'm gonna get in here, start it up, try to get it in gear. You know what, Blake, put that battery back on. I took that battery terminal off. We're gonna start up and see what it does. If it doesn't disengage the clutch, we want to keep adjusting that linkage until it does. So that's our next step here. It don't feel real good, does it? All right, so we didn't have any clutch here this first time. It's started back up. Still got nothing. Still nothing. All right, so I think we got our final adjustment here. Clutch feels real good. Start up, not in gear. First, second, third, fourth, reverse. So we're gonna take it out for a ride and try it and see how it goes here. All right, guys, so we're gonna take this out here and try it out and see how it works. Feels good. Not a whole lot of travel to it. Actually feels better than what it did before. I think it's been going on for a while. remember 56 were kind of hard to get into.
Yeah.
This is a fun car to drive. Once you get used to where the clutch grabs, you'll be alright. It grabs pretty about an inch off the floor. Turkey. Peter Turkey. Okay. Well, guys, I think the final test is going to see how Mama likes it. So we're going to let her take it for a ride, see how she likes it. We're going to button this up. So, as always, appreciate you guys liking, watching, subscribing, asking questions, any comments. Blake and I will catch you later. Thanks. See ya.